off.
Any musical interludes? Anything? That's okay. We don't need them.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
I've been go Jake. She was a bad girl, nevertheless. My place, baby, I'm your right way. So it's a grip of my face, baby, don't trip. Take a bit, I don't know how that felt. Looking at your sideways, party on
Genius.
Sounds good.
I know only one way to top that.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Nutty Buddies.
You do?
We talk. You didn't. You is a surprise, isn't it? Should I crack it open?
You remembered.
Good.
The Nutty Buddy.
Actually,
been so long.
I remembered.
Let's go.
Yeah,
And I burned
yeah.
all my cows today, so I can
You
eat
did?
this. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Gimme.
Take one and pass it around.
Gimme
And
one
they're
of
cold.
them.
Gimme.
Oh my gosh, it's a lot.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
Yeah, it's freezing.
Do you want to share? Or are you going to eat both of those?
I'm not going to eat both of them.
Okay, I'll share it with you.
I am.
You share with me, okay?
Are you kidding me?
Give me one.
Were these the ones you said you ate them in a special way, Luke?
Give me that.
No, this one's Spencer's thing.
Oh, this I
Spencer's
do
thing.
eat these in a special way. You ready?
Oh, I used
But I probably everyone eats them the way that I do.
Can you pass me one? Or are you
Sure.
going to share half of one?
Oh, mama.
Wow. The Lord's nectar.
oh, the peanut butter and the crunch. So good.
Nectar of the God.
Brendan, you want one? Oh, yeah. All right.
Cooper. Here.
Oh, it's legit.
Someone said something very funny. They said that Brendan is your Toby.
My Toby.
Oh,
Yeah.
the way he was treating last time.
Like you're Michael Scott.
Toby, go away!
See ya.
Which makes him the hero then.
Man, these cold are real nice. I'll tell you
They're
what.
pretty good.
Yeah, cold just
Those are
kicks
pretty
it up a
melts in
notch.
your mouth kind of thing.
Sometimes I like to separate them.
It's kind of hard to separate when they're cold like this.
So good. Oh,
All right.
Man, we made it.
We made it.
yeah. And
Oh,
you got some strawberry wafers.
Oh, those.
Way.
This is what I'm here for.
It's like Christmas Day.
I'm here for
Jubilee.
this.
This is
You want to try one?
Yeah. These are like probably the best
These are
cookies.
the Vortmans.
Do you like the yellow ones, the strawberry ones, or the
Well, these
chocolate
look
ones?
vanilla, but they're strawberry. So
yeah.
They're kind of crumbly.
Give me that.
Give me that.
This is like,
These are very okay.
and I've talked about this before, but I feel like it needs to be mentioned again. Going to Costco with Dad.
Yeah.
No.
This is what it's like.
You should write a song about going to Costco with Dad.
Yeah.
Be a quick song.
Costco's a happy place.
There's actually such a big difference going to Costco with Dad, going to Costco with Luke.
What's the difference?
This is no offense. It's probably for
One's
my
broke,
betterment.
one's not.
No.
Just factual
It's like-
information.
I'll be like, should I get this?
Hold on, this is more important. You split these.
Yeah.
That's how you eat these. You
Oh
split
yeah,
them down the
I
middle.
did. I gotta get another one because I did it wrong.
Yeah, you gotta split them.
I don't know. They're so cold. I'm just eating.
I had soup for dinner, so I have some more
All
calories.
right, unpopular opinion. We'll get back to you.
Yeah. My
Soup's
point
not a
was
real
stupid.
meal.
Actually,
Well,
can you give your
it
hot
is,
take
but-
on soup? Because I think you're right, but I also disagree.
Oh, soup is
Yeah.
not that good. Soup is
Love
just
soup.
good food in water.
And it's good. Well, bone broth, but
It's like, hey, taco soup. Put all the good stuff in tacos, but water it down.
with bone
Wasn't that a
broth.
Jackson rant?
No, that's my thing.
He,
he took
started
it?
it, though.
He took it
Jackson
from me.
took it.
That is Luke's.
I get it because you get like broccoli and cheese, and then you just put water in it,
Yeah.
or noodles
what you're
like
saying.
pasta.
It's people that poor people.
I love it. I love
You have
soup.
to make it.
Nothing
you-
goes better with cabbage than cabbage.
Then cabbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my thought.
Oh, I saw a thing. Oh, well, this is not a. It's one of those things that nobody else will care about.
Well,
Someone had a swollen knee and they put a whole head of cabbage on the swollen knee
I find that interesting.
to,
no, that's
to
something
make
that
the
I do
swelling
find.
go down.
Just like out of desperation.
Yeah, so I sent it to Rachel for.
I hurt my
Josh.
knee. I got some cabbage.
I sent it to
Try
Rachel.
it.
I go, when Josh is all better, just stick his hand in.
Right?
cabbage.
How do you think? Like when people buy frozen peas, I'm thinking more than 50% of the time they're just using it for swelling.
How
they're
many-
not eating the peas.
Hold on. Question: how many of the frozen peas last longer than the refrigerator?
Yeah,
that they're
no,
put
that's
in.
a
The frozen.
good-
There's
that's for
always
sure.
like when you take the grate out, they're stuck in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Or that's the reason that your door won't shut.
I think
Yep,
one of the
that's
darkest
true.
places is below the drawer of the freezer. There's some bad stuff down there.
Yep.
Yeah, we had some meat, like some ground beef that was left out, and it hadn't been.
It wasn't left out. It was just
And
defrosted.
where the blood comes out, it melts, and then the blood comes out, and then there's just blood all over our new fridge.
Nasty bag.
You don't want none of
Well,
that.
the bag was beside a little hole.
It was a crime scene cleaning that thing up.
You guys put it's just ground beef in a bag and then it leaked everywhere.
Yeah. Then I put it. It was already in Ziploc. Then I put it in another Ziploc because can't waste it.
Luke has a theory about you guys.
What is it?
You're just college students.
That is my theory.
Why?
Well, okay. Well, you didn't have to put me on the spot here.
I just think it's really funny.
No, you're college students with money. That's my theory.
Which is the best way to go to college.
Instead of a bench press in your living room, you put a Peloton in your living room.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, it makes
Love it.
sense because
Well, look
college
at the
people
view.
have the most fun, right?
Yeah.
But you just do things that, typically people have separate rooms for. But
Well, think about it.
so
If you
boring
ever
in
see
that room.
somebody's, like they have an exercise bike, it's always in the dungeon of their house.
Why?
There's
Yeah.
no windows. It's
We get on that
depressing.
thing
There's clothes
every
hanging
day,
off of it.
don't we? We get on that thing every day.
Yeah,
That's
it's
same.
fantastic.
Because there it is. Jump on. Let's go.
But we will have a bench, and the
The tonal will be on the
Yeah,
wall.
yeah.
Right
Yeah,
there.
that'll be
You're
in the
gonna love
living
that.
room too.
It will be. He's already marked it out
It
where
is
it's going.
Yeah.
Right by the couch.
So
Amazing.
all we need now is the ping pong table.
But you can put a pretty picture on it too. Which we were definitely going to have a ping pong table, a really nice one where the piano is. And then it was going to convert it also into a dining room table for Thanksgiving.
See, that is college people with money talk.
College student.
But it was a
101.
beautiful table. It was made of a certain kind of wood.
You're like,
My decorator had it picked out too.
How can we get
play-
glass red Solo cups?
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll agree with your theory.
Right. How can we get? Do they make like a nice, like a Swarovski crystal beer pong table? We can get
Yeah.
just
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good. College students that have money.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that'd be a fun way to go back to college and just
Yeah.
bling up the dorm room,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bling it up.
bling it.
Zhuzh it.
What do they call it?
Dad becomes like DJ Khaled. He wears like the big fur coat with
I
all the
would.
rings.
Oh, I would. I so would because I left college early, so I never got the full,
So did
really
you
experience.
didn't drop out. Did
Yeah.
you? I can't remember.
I stopped going to class.
Okay, so did you
While
get
he was
kicked
playing
out?
baseball,
Well,
they didn't let him play.
I mean, they don't really kick you out when you don't go to class because you paid them. So really, it's up to you.
So you just
You just
wasted your
fail?
money.
Yeah, I didn't even get F's. I got I's, which stands for incomplete. So,
Well,
but it was a turning point in my life. So,
and you've
and this
never
lovely
left
lady,
that.
this lovely lady.
Yeah, I didn't know you then, but then I knew you when you came back, or
Right.
when you came back to where you're from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well.
So, but yeah, I would love to go back to college. I think I could be a full-time student. And
Yeah, it's fun.
It's
It would
weird
be
how
fun.
you switch up because I feel this like I feel the same way. It'd be fun to learn while I was in college. I was just like trying to get out.
Yeah.
But then when you're out, you're like,
Yeah.
well, now I actually.
So
Yeah,
like
now
it.
you're like, I don't actually know anything.
Yeah.
What do I do? That's when you start listening to like history podcasts because you're like, I never
Just try to
paid
cram it
attention.
all.
Yeah,
so
like
I
we were
gotta
talking
get
to
it now.
Spencer last night, and he was talking about like atoms and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Spencer was talking about atoms.
yeah, like
Yeah,
he was getting
electrons.
real in depth into like molecules and atoms and cells and
nucleus.
stuff. And
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
like,
He was having
all
that.
right.
Protons,
Well,
neutrons.
Protons, neutrons.
Yeah, he had a whole thing about
Jimmy
that.
nucleus.
Yeah.
He was telling us about it. a few
Why is he
weeks
into
ago.
Why is he into
Forgot
atoms? What does
the
he listen
Couldn't tell
to?
you that.
Just was.
He
though.
just had an interesting theory about what is the soul.
Oh, that's right.
Ah,
And apparently, like, an atom is 99% like space.
right.
So that
Or
means-
more.
Yeah. So that means like your body, I guess, I could totally be butchering this, but apparently your body is like 99% like space.
Yes.
So they think that maybe like, when you meet someone and you kind of get like a weird energy or feel,
Yeah.
maybe that's like what that is your
I'm totally into
atoms?
that.
I don't know.
I totally believe
I think,
that.
and I think it actually goes along with like being born again. Because when you're born again, then it's like maybe your cells are renewed. So there's a different energy, which goes along
Right.
with
Different
like Caroline
frequency.
Leaf.
Yeah.
With
Yes.
her brain. She's like literally when you think positively, your cells in your brain grow.
Yeah.
And when you
Right.
think negatively, they die.
Yeah.
And that's
I
scripture.
totally believe that.
Because you renew your
Yeah.
mind to the word of God.
Yeah.
every
What was that, honey,
Pretty
about the rice?
fascinating.
We watched this thing.
so
This guy does water.
let's say the name is Marado. Marado, yes, is the doctor's name.
He's a Japanese.
And he talks about the first thing of rice is just in the same kind of 3 jars. One each
So there's 3
with
jars,
rice,
and he puts
all the same kind of water. The first rice he speaks to kindly every day. You're beautiful. I love you. Whatever. The second rice he says you're an idiot, and the third rice he ignores completely.
Right.
And I think this goes on for weeks. And then the outcome of the first rice has a sweet ferment. It's fermented, but it smells sweet, like it should do. The second one is like brown, wasn't it brown?
Yeah, just kind of like moldy.
It's just like a little. Ugh.
Yeah.
The third one that was neglected was gnarly.
It was black.
It was like
It turned
green and
black.
black and
So
growing.
the worst
at the
of all
sides.
was the neglect.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, but he'll do things with water, and he'll like play different music with water, and makes different
And
types
it's
of
the way it moves.
types
is
of
wild.
shapes,
You have
in
to
the-
see it. It's pretty wild.
molecular shapes.
Because if it says
awesome.
Hitler, then it looks like a monster.
Right.
I mean, the
Interesting.
water does.
Mm-hmm.
It's really weird. But the other, harmony looks like a beautiful snowflake.
Yeah. I said Brendan to this water, and it just
Is that how you did like
horrible.
when you guys had kids and they were babies? Like you did 3 of them. So Spencer's the
yeah.
one you were like,
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
And then
I love
Lid,
you.
you were like, you're stupid. And then
Oh
you just
my
neglected
God.
and then
Levi.
neglected Levi.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Did
you
your
remember that,
parents do
Libby?
that too?
Remember that?
I know
your
I
parents
don't
do that too?
actually.
They neglected all of us, my parents. Just left us to be.
So you're all green.
Well, here I don't know if we talked about this on a different podcast, but the thought, how your body regenerates, like your cells
Yeah.
die, and you basically get a new liver every
6
7
weeks.
years. I thought it was
whatever.
years. 7 years.
Well, I think different organs
Maybe.
are different
I thought it
things.
was
Wrong.
6 weeks.
So my question is, okay, if you have thoughts in your head and your brain has them and you get a new brain, basically, how does it retain the memories?
it doesn't.
It's just grow. I think it's thought patterns that die, and they either die off or they. I don't really know. I haven't.
Maybe it's
I haven't
like-
looked into this for a while because I took her classes, but
You have your memories, and then if you remember a memory again, and you
Solid.
continue to remember that memory, then
I
it
think,
continues.
solidified.
But what if you
here-
okay?
But
What if you haven't thought about something in 30 years?
Are patterns.
It's because we keep getting. It's like the iPhone. We keep getting new hardware, and then our brains
Updates.
just access the cloud. That's
Wow.
it. It's
Yeah.
up there.
Wow.
And
It's up there floating.
And then you get updates.
Come on now. There's
So
nothing new under the sun. It's
okay.
just being pulled from somewhere.
And then when your
Just up
cloud is
there.
like storage is like maxed
Yeah,
out.
then you have to pay a
like,
bill.
oh,
It's
right.
like 99
Yeah,
cents
because I
to get
forgot
50
that
gigs more.
Remember this last week? I was like, oh my gosh, I've totally forgot that there was a memory that I pulled up this week.
I
Where I was like, I haven't even thought about that in years. I can't remember what it was, but I haven't done that. I don't even know when I've ever done that. When I've realized, oh wow, where did I get that? Where'd that come from all of a sudden?
Yeah. Just recall.
Yeah, but it was like wild because it's like I don't remember thinking about that.
Yeah. The brain's just a big file cabinet. That's all it is.
That's what
I used to
Nothing
think of
special.
it as like a chalkboard in my mind.
Mm.
And I would just write. I had a bunch of writings everywhere.
How do you think of months of the year? How do you see them in your head? Like some people see them like
Mark
a
Lempa
clock.
Always ask.
Some people see them linearly. How do you see the
see like
months?
this.
Do you see them as a calendar? I see them linear, like just like almost like
Wait, what do you mean? Like, I don't know.
How
what
do you
mean.
visualize months?
I don't
I think I
visualize
see them
months, I
linear.
don't think.
When I
Right.
think of them,
Wait. What do you mean? Like, do you visual? I don't visualize months.
I see them flying off the calendar. I literally do.
Like, if you're seeing like September, like if someone says like what context?
like
would you
September,
start
like
visualizing?
okay, now it's July, so I'm like, well, we're doing this thing in January, so I think
Yeah.
of it linearly. Whereas some people may think, I think like January would be
I
like
usually
1
think of it
o'clock,
down.
and then they would see
Oh, weird.
September is like 9 o'clock or something.
They just
Oh,
say
I
it's a
don't do
different ways
that.
of thinking.
Yeah.
which we don't.
I think I guess I go linear.
Right. Like when I'm playing guitar, I think shapes. I think in shapes.
Really?
Yes. Like almost like geometrical shapes when I play guitar. Triangles and squares and rectangles.
Wait, actually.
Yeah.
What if I guess
I smell color.
well, I know that.
Did you know that about me?
That's pretty cool.
I do.
What's your favorite color smell?
Huh?
Is it like the
Magenta.
markers we used to have?
Magenta.
What does it smell like?
What?
What does that smell
Oh
like?
yeah, those were the best.
What does magenta smell like?
It smells like fruit. It's a very fruity.
They all smell like fruit. Remember when we had those markers when we were kids?
Yeah.
Purple was grape.
Yeah.
Yellow was lemon.
Yeah.
Good times.
Great times.
Did they have those when you guys were little?
Have what?
Scented markers.
Scented markers.
100%. I probably smell them a little too much.
She loved the scented markers.
Smelled it a little too much. It's a too much a marker smell. It's no good for me brain.
So,
Wait. So,
What?
Godmother. We got a job for Godmother.
Godmother. We had a friend that has a psycho neighbor.
New?
They're not in this state, but they're in a place with a beach. So they bought some property, a house on a beach, right?
Okay.
And their neighbor by this new house that they have or whatever
For 40 years at the
for
old
40
neighbor.
years.
Use the driveway.
I guess somehow their driveway is on this neighbor's property a little bit, but it's been that way for 40 years. And the previous owner of the house, she never got any slack about it. So their neighbor guy approaches them and says, basically,
I'll let you have it if you
I'll
give
let
me
you
the
I'll let
dock.
you have that driveway if you give me your dock and your beachfront property.
Beach. Yeah,
And
the
your-
sand part.
What?
Yeah. And they said no, and so he served them with papers to sue them.
Sue them?
So Dad's
Yeah.
like, these are the times you wish you had a guy. Or, in this case, a gal.
Yeah,
Was
you know,
a part of the mafia.
it's like he's bullying them. He's strong arming them. So it's one of those. It's a deal where if you just wish it knew somebody. I'm not saying mafia, but somebody who could send a message. So I thought, what better?
Don't you now. Grandmama Amelia, she got to you. Yes, I know. I know a guy, Nikki, okay? He's a good guy, but he don't do good things now, Nikki, no. But I love him, you have to love him, Nikki. But, he clean up when you need to clean up. I tell him I got the spaghetti sauce all over my kitchen. He says, no problem. He comes, he cleans it up for you. Do you get what I'm saying, Nikki?
I do. So he's saying you can send a message to this person and it'll be all cleaned up.
Oh, we send him a nice pasta dish
That would be perfect.
full of meatballs. If you get what I mean.
I think I do.
You get it.
Like, is it violent or is it? How do you?
No, Nikki, no. He won't even feel a thing.
It's just the red sauce.
No, we just mix things it up, okay? No, it's a pop of the spaghetti. But we pop a few other things. You don't have to worry about that, Nikki.
Oh wow,
That's Francisco's job. Don't you worry about
Francisco. So how much pasta sauce, pizza sauce, or whatever sauce are we talking about?
Marinara.
Is it going to be bad?
how much you got to spend, Nikki. What's
maybe-
your budget?
I was
$1,000.
couple thousand maybe. What'll that get me?
No, this is pasta sauce straight from Italy. Italy. Italy.
You know what.
You know.
I do know.
You know.
I do know.
No, this is supreme. It's organic, natural. We're talking 10,000.
10,000 will do it.
He'll get it cleaned up for you, no problem.
Well, it's cheaper than I
problem.
guess getting
I
a
love you,
lawyer.
Nikki. I got to go. Okay?
Okay.
I talked to my guy. He talked to you. Okay, goodbye.
Thanks, Godmother.
Ciao.
That was Godmother. It's good to hear from Godmother.
She's rough.
She is. I was kind
of
of
sweet though.
Well, she knows how to send like send the message
subtle
without
message.
sending a message.
Right.
Right.
Like that. There's no trace of
I wouldn't
that.
want to cross.
She doesn't give away her secrets.
No.
That's right.
And
You can't trace
that's
her.
good.
It's helpful.
That's good.
That's good. Do we? I've got one or two thoughts that people might not care about.
All right, let's do it.
Can you?
What were you saying?
We got you.
You have one or two?
This week that I think was pretty interesting, but will you think it's interesting?
Okay, I've noticed this about myself and about people like a lot of people like me, is that
People like you,
Wait,
or
a
the
lot of
people
people
that
like
like
you?
you?
people that I live around, friends. It's just an observation that I found interesting that you might not find interesting. I think that I get a little too excited about food trucks.
And your people do too?
I think people get a little too excited about them. Like our friends and stuff, every time there's an event,
I know what
that's
you're
the
talking
thing
about,
they
yeah.
bring up. Oh, they're having a band and they have food trucks. What?
And fireworks.
Food on a truck? Whoa. Whoa. And I get viscerally excited about it.
Yeah. I
And when
really
you think
did
about
like
it,
that.
it's not
Hero, that was good.
I don't think it's a great thing. I just get overexcited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just-
a great point.
It's a little
But I think it's cool because the idea of it, it's like it's like a starter company kind of thing, like the American dream, but on wheels.
yeah, I don't
That's cute.
it's just people that the trucks are usually colorful.
Yeah.
But it's just food on a truck. I just don't.
So you
I
don't
just-
find it interesting?
No, I do. I get excited about it, but
Oh,
I think
okay.
I don't know why I do.
Yeah.
Well, and part of it's like if you go to there's a certain place we can go to in Cotterville, but it won't always be the same food trucks. You don't know what food trucks are going to be there.
Yeah.
When you get there, that's
But you
kind of
kinda-
fun. It's
but
like
you-
a little food
You kind
roulette.
of know, though. I mean, I got a Euro,
Roulette.
right? I got a
Well, that
Euro
was-
at that thing we went to.
That was last
and it
weekend.
was just it was okay.
Was it good?
Mine
It
was
okay,
good.
but just in a paper dish,
I
wrapped in tin foil.
I think what keeps
I
you going
liked
is
it.
like you have your one experience of a great food truck, and then you're just like
looking for that.
Yeah.
can't
food
let
truck.
go of that.
Yeah, because sometimes you
So I've
get
had some
unique
great-
ones. Yeah.
Experiences.
Okay, the best one I ever went to, Livy was little, and we were on a bus, and we were in Wisconsin.
I remember that. That's
And
the
it
one
was-
I'm talking about.
And it, really,
Yeah.
it was Korean tacos.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! See,
changed
I'm
your
looking
life.
for
But
that.
do you like it
I'm
more
still
because it
looking for
came
that.
off a truck?
No,
No.
As you would
We only
enjoy it
bought
at a
one.
restaurant.
We only bought one to share with the four of us to make sure.
Right.
And then we could not stop buying them.
yeah.
Okay.
They were little, so we didn't go
So that's
crazy,
more of a
but
taco truck, though. That you'd call that a food
I don't know.
truck?
We never
And
had
right
had
next
anything
to that,
like it.
I remember this was close to it was a weed truck.
There was.
Oh, for a weed truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was in Wisconsin. This was a
Just-
while ago, too.
Just to throw,
Wait a second.
With the sign the petition, you know.
Yeah,
Wait,
sign the petition.
so it's like a
They're trying
food
to
truck, you buy
legalize. They're
joints?
trying to legalize marijuana.
It was right after the Michael Brown thing because there was all these signs everywhere, too, for Michael Brown.
That was a crazy time.
2000 something, 14,
knows?
something like that.
Sounds
I
about right.
don't really like food trucks that much, to be honest. Maybe
I
that's-
get it. I
And
shouldn't like them as much as I do.
I'm just playing the. I think that everyone just likes. It's like a thing to do. You're just at the
Yeah.
place and like, well, we got food trucks.
Well, like even when we're talking about your wedding or something, we talk about someone's, oh, you should have a food truck. What?
Well, I
Why?
I
That has worked
personally-
out well for some people.
I
Yeah, but why
pers-
don't you just have catering?
I personally
still
think
gonna eat
this
it.
is my this might be frowned upon. I don't think they're that convenient. Like they take a long time. They're not really that fast, and they're kind of overpriced. And
There's
they're
probably
normally
rats in
mediocre. And they're normally mediocre.
I feel like there'd be
That's all I
more
have to
chance
say.
of rats.
I just think it's like $15 for like a sandwich, and then you get chips because you don't get their like fries and stuff. But the real restaurants are better.
And I always feel sorry for the guys on the food truck because the guy's usually a little too tall, so he's
Yeah,
always just
bending over.
Look, the window's never.
Yeah.
It's never eye level with the person. Why is
All right,
that?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Never given it this much thought, I guess.
Do you guys like when you go on dates to like restaurants? Do you feel like weird?
Like just you two?
Feel what?
When
Do you
it's
feel
just
weird? Do you feel like you
Hey,
don't really
Cooper,
know
no
what to
one
talk
asked.
about?
Wait, what's the last restaurant we went to? Think of that. For a date. I mean, when we were
There's
at
also like
Cancun. Oh my gosh, Cancun. No, that was amazing.
that's a little.
We had so much fun.
because you're kind of
Right.
like that's.
We
all
were
you
the
do.
only ones there, and we were there for 3 hours.
Right.
Well, Liv and I are off. We're off fancy
I've never
restaurants.
had it. We've never
We're
had
not
a
into
good
them.
restaurant experience together.
Why? Oh.
We'll either like fight or we'll just sit there in silence
Because we
don't know what to do.
Here's my theory is that a lot of
Eat.
people don't spend as much time with their spouse as we do. We do everything together all the time.
Yeah.
And so then when we go out to eat, then it's like we feel like there's this weird pressure to like sit and talk.
the
But
most
it's like
of it.
we've already sat and talked and we're here.
So then it's just weird.
But like we would rather
But then we're just there and we're dressed up, so we don't really feel ourselves. So we're just kind of like,
and then
and then we feel like we need to be proper. It's just weird.
yeah.
Well, you could do like my dad used
I
to
didn't
do.
know if that
He used
was
to
a
take us
thing.
all to Ponderosa, bring the newspaper, just snap.
He's got
Maybe you should do that.
He's got a
People
point
do that
there.
with
Just
the
bring
phone.
some work. Liddy could bring
I
your
would
laptop.
literally rather probably have that. Like, I'd rather
But
be
the-
playing Mario Kart.
The thing is that we would like more
cards.
is like
Bring
you'll
Uno.
go.
Dude, when we bring cards, it's
Yeah, it's fun. Or if we
Just
go,
bring Uno.
we like going to like
Skip-o.
Chipotle and then taking it to like a park.
Yeah,
and
I
then
like it.
listening to a podcast.
I
Now wait a
prefer
second.
that too.
Wait a second.
Sit
How
on
is
a
going to a
blanket.
park and sitting there different than going to a
'Cause we are
restaurant and sitting
people
there?
watchers.
Outside.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're people
So
watchers.
you're judging. Why can't you judge at the
I
restaurant?
would rather do that too, by the way. Sit, like
know.
we used to in college, sit on a blanket.
I also
just feels
this is
weird.
I feel like I'm being negative tonight, but I'm just gonna say it. So in my opinion, waiters can make or break your night, and more often than not, they break it, and then you have
Okay.
to pay them no matter what.
All right.
And so my thought, I love the waiters out there that are, but I can personally get my own. I like getting my own water if I'm thirsty, and I can get more of things. I don't know. Maybe that's just who I am.
Well, let's
Yeah.
talk about that. What makes a waiter bad? What makes, because one thing when they you get one thing of water and it's you don't get any refills, and
Yeah.
you're just parched and they never return.
Right.
Maybe the waiter that just disappears. We get that a lot. We
That's
get that
the
a lot
worst.
now.
Well, we love
That's
waiting
one of the
tables.
bad things.
So great.
No, but yeah, I think the over communication, like you just get their food and they come back before you try it and they're like, "How is it?" And you're
Right.
like, "I don't even know yet, man."
You haven't taken a bite yet.
Yeah.
Where'd we just go Sunday that we loved?
The pop. It was a
Living-
Mexican-
Rosalita.
I like that a
Rosalitas.
lot.
Yeah,
we
they
go
they
there a
have
lot.
good
Love the
service
atmosphere.
there.
People were great.
Yeah.
And
Food
the
was
thing,
yummy.
I feel like the Mexican thing, like going to a Mexican restaurant's great because you just bring out more chips and drinks and everyone's happy.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I did.
It was
really,
actually sorry.
No.
Well, we went to Rosalita's like a week ago, and we had this younger server. He was maybe 16 or 17, but it was hilarious because his mom and his family was having dinner like right
Oh,
next
yeah.
to
Yeah.
us.
That used to
So
happen to
she was almost like our waiter too, because she'd come over. Is he doing a good job? Is he taking care of you?
Oh,
and she's like,
cute.
he needs to cut his hair, doesn't he? And we're all like, yeah.
Oh, that's so
You gotta
cute.
know.
That's
It's
sweet.
funny. But
That's fun.
I think too, it's like when Luke and I are like, neither of us are great with waiters. Like usually you'll have a person in your group that's like just great with the waiter and will be like like very interactive. But I feel like neither of us are like great.
So that's probably why
with
you really
waiters.
hate it.
Yeah.
Well, I just have a lot of.
So that kind of
Unless you
ruins
go
it.
to a really good restaurant right now, I like cooking, so then it's hard for me to get mediocre food at a restaurant too. I feel like I'm being negative, so I'm gonna chill. But I'm just.
No, that's okay. Get it out.
It's just I think that after
The real Luke.
after
Keep killing our brain cells.
sorry
Luke.
after COVID especially.
Negativity.
Every time he talks, I'm
Our
like,
trees are dying in our brain.
I'm dying. The mold is growing.
And-
no, really. I get your point.
At least it's not turning green. Just
All right, that's enough of that.
All right. I'd like a picture of my soul after talking to Luke, like for an hour, just to see what it looks like.
the water.
Deformed.
No, it's totally cool. I get it.
Well, I think about that when I go to order food anyway. I think, can I make this at home? And I often will not order something I feel like I could make at home.
And that's yeah.
That's why I always get chili relleno, because I could make it at home, but I don't want to.
And we Olivia
Or tamales.
me, I like getting like different ethnic foods, like Indian food or
Yeah.
like Thai food. I can't make it.
Can't
They're
make
gonna
that at
make it
home.
way better than
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
But like a steak that I get at a restaurant that's like 10 times the price, I'd rather make it at home
Right.
and eat twice the amount.
Right.
But
Amen.
yeah.
don't know.
Sometimes, and I think that some servers talk a little too much. They're a little too.
they try to be a part of your
little
party.
too peppy, and I don't like it when they used to. They don't do this as much, but they used to use the phrase "no worries" a lot. Oh, no worries, no worries. Can I get? Hey, can I get? Nah, no worries. Stop that.
Yeah.
Stop the no worries.
Yeah.
I feel like we've had good waiters. I mean, the one in Cancun, they were great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't there too long, like at the one place.
Well, that's the thing. When you get good servers,
Mediterranean place.
it makes your experience way better when you get really
Fun.
good servers.
Yeah.
And they're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell that they were trained well.
Yeah.
Like we went to
Yeah.
this Mediterranean place in Cancun. It was just,
On
you can
the
tell. It's almost
water.
like Disney, how they train their people.
Yeah, it was very
like they're there
Disney-like.
exactly when you need them.
Right.
Yep.
And they're doing the crumbs. That was big. When they do,
Yeah, they
like,
come and do the crumbs,
off. And before you know it, it's like a
before
clean.
Wow.
Each
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, there's not a bunch
serving
of stuff.
What do you call that? We had phases, but that's not what you call
Courses.
Courses.
Phase.
Oh my gosh.
We have many phases.
Yes.
My
I
brain
love
was
We
not
eat in
functioning.
phases now, kids. That's why we look so good.
I see Livy ate the rest of my Nutty Buddy.
It was just sitting there.
There's a whole
But I
box
was
of Nutty
There's a whole
Buddies.
box.
It.
Honey, you got
You weren't even eating it.
It's like
I was eating a little bit at a time. That's
Hey,
No.
there's enough Nutty Buddies to go around.
That's okay.
some things never change.
I'm good.
You know what?
Why did she use? Oh,
you
we had
can't
cookie
leave
story.
a nice treat like that right in front of my face.
Why did she eat your?
That's rude.
Is she the one that ate all your cookies that time?
Oh yeah.
That was so cute.
I do
But
what
I would.
do.
She's the only one that can get away with it.
Thank you.
All right, I found something out interesting this week that you guys might not find interesting, but you should find it interesting.
But what if
because
we don't?
You will.
Okay.
You will. Yes,
Oh,
you will. Just went to Walmart to pick something up for this podcast. There's a chiropractor inside of Walmart.
Oh
now.
wow. Is that a new thing?
Yeah. There used to be a McDonald's. Now it's a chiropractor.
Dude, I would go to
Interesting.
that for
Is it called the
sure.
joint?
No, it's called like Backbone Chiropractor.
Wow.
I gotta go.
How
That's kind of helpful.
Did it look nice?
back counter chiropractor.
now if Walmart don't got it, you definitely don't need it because
Yeah.
it's got
They have
everything.
everything.
Wow.
you think people are using the broke back
I'll
Walmart
bet
guy?
they are.
If they're not, we will.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know
Was he-
who's like thinking of a.
What was he wearing? Did you see the chiropractor? Like a V-neck, big chain.
Yeah. He's like all the shops at the front, like the sketchy bank you've never heard of,
Right.
the tax service place, the glasses spot. They're all like the same company.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
they just do different services.
You've got the arm sleeve thing to check your blood pressure. And
Yeah.
there's just all this random. So it's
Because they have everything.
so that's a thing now.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yeah. So if you guys ever at Walmart picking up some things, need a little
Get your
adjustment.
back cracked.
All right.
No, I have
Anyway.
my.
Have you
thing.
got one? Yeah.
Just the whole grounding thing is weird. Like we've run around barefoot most of our lives when we were younger, and then we started wearing shoes. So I've been learning a lot, but one little blurb that someone showed me this week was this dog had tetanus. So it was stiff. Like the dog.
It was
Get
wild.
Tetris?
It was
Te-
tetanus. Is that how you say it?
Played
tetanus.
It was stiff. None of its
Sounds
joints
pretty
moved.
similar.
Like, you know, when you step on a
When they-
rusty nail, you get
Yeah.
tetanus. It's some kind of put
This
your body
dog
into
was
some kind of
bad.
shock or
They
something.
had to carry
That's really
it
sad,
to go to the
actually.
bathroom. They had to put a catheter.
Yeah, they picked the dog up. I mean,
All
it
right.
was
and the
like
dog was just like
it was
this,
just-
stiff.
Okay, that's enough of
And
that.
so
sad.
there was, different ideas to try to get the dog.
So she
going.
was like, at first she was playing with it, like she was like shooting little BBs at it, and it would knock it over, and
Not really. But anyway,
she set up like a bowling pin, and she like roll it and knock the dog over,
it was a pin.
just for a few days.
But what was wild is she took the
He
dog
didn't. He couldn't feel
outside,
it.
laid the dog in the grass. And how much longer do you think it was? Like they tried everything for weeks, by the way.
Yeah.
And this dog got up and started chasing her.
Well, it took a while. It was.
It wasn't like
it was
they're
a rehab.
forever,
It
but
took
it was.
probably a few weeks.
Oh, they were showing over weeks. I thought they
'Cause
were
you show,
showing
like-
in the same day because the same color.
No, it was.
Oh, she was
I
wearing
think-
the same color.
I think it was. But anyway.
Well, anyway,
it was
did-
amazing.
The grounding of that dog just being
Right.
on the grass healed its joints and everything.
Right. And so now we have a grounding garden.
We do.
Wow.
You guys read it,
I never got
Mm-hmm.
those benefits from being grounded.
but do you run around barefoot?
That was good, Liv.
Nah.
That was
Everyone
awesome.
should laugh.
That was awesome.
Nah, it was bad.
What was bad?
Just forget it.
Oh,
Just
from
forget
being
it.
all
In our
grounded.
family, grounding's a good thing.
I actually don't think I was ever grounded.
Can you guys explain
Yeah.
your grounding garden for those of you who are picturing a grounding garden?
Just go around, walk barefoot in an area of
It's
grass.
just chairs. with
Anywhere you want to walk
stones.
barefoot outside, call it a garden.
That's right.
And
We're
All right,
calling it
Luke,
that
laugh
because
all you want, buddy.
I want to keep it nicer.
we have.
Yeah, what?
You laugh at us. They're saying they laugh behind our back
Well,
because we're weird.
No, we
No,
laugh
duh.
in front of your back.
yeah, I was
That's true.
thinking they would
That's
laugh in
true.
front.
That doesn't make sense behind your back. It never made sense.
Doesn't make sense.
We get it, kids.
Yes.
You can laugh. That we get it.
We no care.
We'll try anything.
But the funny thing is when I was little, my grandma Flower, we used to call her, when I would be sick and she'd be at the house, she goes, okay, my Italian grandma, she said, go lay out in the sun. So she put a cot out there in the rocks, and then she'd come out and she'd give me liquids and stuff. She goes, now walk around in the rocks. I'd be like, what is this? Why?
Godmother, did you know her? Did you
And
grow
she'd
up?
sit there and make me do it. But now I get why she did. But
Yeah.
no one would say why.
Did she?
Oh, I
wonder if she knew.
don't befriend no one with the name of Flower.
Well, that's just
No,
what we
that
called
is
her.
what you make a bread with, Nicky. No. Who's going around naming the daughter Flower?
That's her name.
No.
So, Godmother, what do you do to stay so healthy?
Oh, Nicky, I eat my pasta. Every day I eat my breakfast pasta. I eat my lunch pasta. I eat my dinner pasta.
Dino.
Then I curl up on my uncomfortable couch and I take a nap. I don't know.
Doesn't
They
sound
say-
very healthy.
What dessert
Seems to
pasta?
work for her.
Ah, yes, thank you, Nick.
No cannolis?
I forgot my cannoli pasta.
Cannoli pasta.
It's about 20 little cannolis. I put in the mis pasta bowl.
So what?
Forget it. Mis
forget
pasta
it.
bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
And
seems
I
pretty
eat it.
healthy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it works for her.
Well, whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
No grounding then?
The only grounding you're gonna see is when you go down in the ground. When Francisco gets to you,
San Francisco.
that's when you do the grounding. Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna
Okay, love you
eventually-
guys. Goodbye. Got to go to bed now.
Oh, it's good.
Not
To,
tonight.
oh, I never get tired of Godmother.
She's showing up a
Is
lot
there a
today.
godfather around anywhere? Is he? Where's he at?
Brendan?
I heard he was here.
No. There's no God the Father.
So forget
I don't
about
think I can do it.
He's odd. That's all he's got.
When someone puts you on the spot for accents, it's so hard to come
You
up.
both have talking like this. Very anywhere to talk.
Speaking of Italy, guess who just booked their flights to Italy now?
Oh man, that's huge.
We're gonna be there, and we're gonna see the sights.
We're gonna go. We're just gonna go there.
We're gonna go there.
We're gonna sit there.
You guys should
We're gonna
talk
hang
like
around.
that. Should talk like that.
What parts of Italy you going?
We're going to the good parts.
We're going around it,
Yeah,
in it.
about
Rome? They're going to
Statues
Rome?
and stuff.
up
gonna-
it, down it, all around
Are you
it.
going to Malfi Coast?
We're
in
going.
Rome?
We're going there. We're going to Rome. We're going to Florence,
Florida.
and then we're coming home.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna go
Sounds like
Venice
fun.
Beach, Florida.
Oh,
So
you're going to Venice
that's
Beach?
our Italy.
Yeah, Naples,
That's
Florida.
California.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
How long are you going to be there?
11 days.
Wow,
Oh.
guys.
10 or 11.
I would love to go back to Italy and just spend more time.
Yes. Well,
You guys
we can
should.
do that.
Oh,
You can do whatever the heck you
the
want.
food.
So
oh my
Just
gosh,
the
you
food
guys,
is so
wait to
good.
eat the food.
I know.
You're going to be like, why are they even calling this focaccia bread here in America? It's not even.
I hear they have food trucks over there too. Find you some Italian
Probably.
food trucks. Mm.
The food is so good.
Well, that's exciting, guys. Good for you. I'm glad you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are, I don't know, making a lot more. It seems like making some bank.
no,
They
No,
saved.
we've just been trying to do this
we
since.
just saved up money for 5 years.
Yeah. Since
That's good.
We
Good.
got married. We were gonna go, and then we didn't. And then COVID happened, and then we were like, we should just buy a house, and then we should go with our friends. And then we were like, didn't end up doing any of that. So then we just kept saving. So
Good
Is anyone,
for you.
is anyone else
Here we are.
going?
Yeah, we're going with a few friends.
That's good.
yeah.
So
Are they good friends, good travel friends? You know
I
this?
guess we'll find out.
Okay.
But I think so. I think they
They're
will be.
chill.
Yeah, they're
I
chill.
hope so. Because you can't just go with anybody.
I know.
I know.
I know.
They got to be good.
I mean, we're going with Lil Jit next year.
That's nice.
Fun.
I think you got to good travel people. They're kind of,
I know.
steady.
Yeah.
That's how
They're
I
not-
base all my friendships. Can I travel with you?
Right.
right.
It's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
It's probably
That's a good
best.
point.
Because technically, life it's the travel of life,
It's a journey.
right? It's
Yeah.
It is the travel of
It's a
life.
journey.
you get it.
Oh, I get it.
The trap of life.
The traveler of life.
Yeah, I need you to help me out here.
What?
What am I trying to say?
What are you trying to say? The travel of life? It's the process of life?
No. That's all right.
All right.
Is there a different word you're looking for? Okay.
I thought I'd come up with a nice saying, but it didn't come.
So throughout the week, Tim will just send me videos that he wants for the podcast, but you won't say anything else. So you have
Right.
a few for me.
I you know what? I think, are we locked in? Yeah, go ahead and just play them. I find them funny and I just send them to myself or send them to you.
Perfect.
So just give it a go.
This is the
give it
first
a
one.
whirl. What's that? You want to full screen it? Is that a fifth camera?
No, that's
Oh,
my
here we go.
camera.
This is Africa.
I think
Look at Prison Mike.
Yeah, he's
bouncing
doing
it.
absolutely nothing.
Oh, he's gonna sing.
he's fixing his pants.
Here comes. Ever do. She's totally,
Oh my God.
totally just
I
that,
want to know
that
why didn't we play
Pennsylvania,
more?
that
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
I've never heard two
Yikes.
people
It's
in the
called
same
karaoke. Yikes.
talent
Wow.
section that poorly sing together.
wow. They
He
weren't
was
even-
just
they
as
were
bad as
off.
her.
Wasn't it worth
They were both off.
That was beautiful.
Was
No,
amazing.
don't play that one. Play that one. That's funny.
This one?
Yeah,
Okay, wait. I'm gonna have to start over.
yeah.
He's got a lot of jewelry on.
This doesn't last long. I just thought it was funny.
All right.
Gonna take a lot.
So be careful of that.
Normal size.
Wait, gotta go back. Gotta go back.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait. This is for Luke.
Hey, chill.
Loud actually manifest. So be careful of that.
Oh my gosh.
Wait. Okay, we got
Luke.
You got to get the
I'm
first part of it,
trying.
Luke.
I'm trying here.
You keep
Take
muting
three.
it again.
No, it's
just
starts. mute.
unmute.
Out loud actually manifest. So
Okay.
Wait, what he's saying is
Talking
careful
and-
what you sing. Whatever you sing makes it becomes true. It becomes
Yeah.
manifest. That's
Yeah.
what he's saying.
Okay.
And then this other
be
guy comes
careful
on.
of that.
Normal size nipples. Nipples the same size as everyone's. Regular nipples.
He can't even sing his own song.
Nipples not larger than Beyblades.
Then what?
Beyblade.
Beyblades. What is that? Is that those?
Oh,
Those, like,
Beyblades.
Come on.
Come on.
Is that what I think
somebody.
it is? Those old spinning tops?
Oh yeah, you put them in the. Heck yeah! You put everyone out there knows what a Beyblade is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We used-
Right,
the
right,
kids
right.
used to have
Oh, yeah.
Beyblades.
I remember.
We used to play. So when we would travel, we had a minivan, and they would set up a pack and play in the back, and we would play with Beyblades like the whole time.
Yeah, that
Normal
was so
size
helpful.
nipples.
That is you.
Nipples not the size of Beyblades.
Same as everyone.
That's Luke's
All right,
one
here we go.
flaw.
Regular nipples.
That's not cool with us. No.
It says tag an atheist.
Neil deGrasse Tyson? Ha! Nice name, bro.
Kind of funny your name is Neil, because that's what you're going to be doing when Jesus comes back.
The grass? Well, guess what? God made the grass, and the trees, and the sky.
Hi, son? More like God wants to say, hi, son, I love you.
Yo, get wrecked, Neil. Like your heart.
Big Bang?
Yeah, right.
Never heard of her.
God gave me that.
Same hooker.
You know where we're at?
Yeah,
We'll be
literally.
out here, ready to pray with you anytime, the parking lot.
Prayer ministry.
Pray with these hands. Bet you can't do this, Mr. Bill Nye. Take that.
Atheist.
Checkmate.
Atheist. Ernest Hemingway wasn't a believer. Now he's dead. Learn from that, kids.
Sure, you can run from God, but he's faster.
If we came from monkeys, explain this. Yeah. Sorry, Charles
So
Darwin,
sick.
but you're gonna lose this battle.
Evolve this.
Talk to the hand. Survival of the fittest? My strength comes from the Lord. He's the fittest.
Touched by an angel? You'll be touched by this fist if you don't go to church. Oh, I'm looking for your excuses to not go to church. Couldn't find any.
I think that's
Pretty good.
What do you think?
I like it.
At first, I wasn't
love
sure, but
'em.
then the more I went on, I was like,
Who is
okay.
this?
Can we get them on?
So-
Can we
Yeah,
get them on
Cool
the pod,
Carl and
please?
Sunday Cool Teas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we gotta
let's
get
digging
them.
those guys.
Yeah, you got to reach out to them, Dad.
Yeah.
So
I
funny.
really would love to, and I can't. I think that's the first thing I've seen from them. But that's I love.
That's all you need to see. You don't even.
They're
need
sold
to see
out. I
anything
like
else.
it. I like it. Sometimes you got to get a little more aggressive with your ministry, and
It's just like,
you know,
Yeah, play
right?
smarter,
he's
not
going to
harder.
punch him for everything.
Yeah.
Take that, atheist.
Is that working, Brendan? Is that going to work with video? That now go to a different one.
Okay, we'll go to a different
Here,
one.
I'll scroll up. That was just a funny bit that guy did. We could do that.
I don't think that
later.
was it. You sent me 4, I think.
I sent you 4. That's it.
You did.
What's the other- where's-
4? Oh, you sent me 4. 1, 2, 3. We done 3.
All right.
Yeah, but
I bless the rains down in Africa.
I mean, could you even sing that bad, you guys? What if you guys did what they just did? Like, that was
I could definitely sing that.
wait,
pretty
how bad?
As bad as them. Let me do it. It's like she's wobbling.
It is pretty bad, actually.
Whispers of some
like a-
quiet conversation. Oh, you get Champers?
Oh, Champers.
Oh, yeah.
Did I send you that one?
Oh, send
I'll
it to
send it.
Liv.
I'll send
What's
it to you.
Champers?
Send it to Liv?
Yeah.
All right. I'll send it to you. I say Olivia. Is that
That's my name.
your Olivia?
Hey guys, rumor has it.
Sorry.
All right.
Rumor has it.
Can I
Wow,
make
what a
another quick
powerful testimony.
observation
You can do whatever you
before we move on? That you might not find interesting, but I found interesting is that okay? What's the coolest sports outfit? Like the coolest uniform?
Love this.
Tennis.
You like tennis? Okay.
Really good question. Sorry. I like
Why do you
it.
like tennis?
Oh, they're cute.
Just looks.
Like, I don't want to wear
Yeah,
that.
tennis
Cool.
is cute.
We all know yours.
What? Oh, that I think of a guy in a that a guy wears.
Oh. I didn't
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
baseball.
Baseball.
Oh yeah. I think most women would agree.
Yeah.
What's good about baseball?
The baseball uniform.
Just what about it? I mean, just looks cool. The button down,
Yeah,
the ball cap.
it's just everything.
Okay, Luke, did you have a favorite?
The coolest ones?
yeah,
Just
just
coolest uniforms?
yeah.
Probably like I think football uniforms are cool with the big
Okay,
old
yeah.
helmets. That's cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that
I
too.
agree.
But my second side note to this is that it's really funny that baseball managers wear a uniform and
Yeah, it's
no
the
other
only
sport
That's
the only
so
person
sport.
does. Can you imagine
true.
like Bill Belichick in a football uniform
Just
or
wearing
like Doc Rivers in a basketball uniform?
That would be hilarious.
Doc
That's so
Rivers
funny.
wearing the pull away warm ups.
Well, it's just weird when you think about it. Like
A
some
swimming coach.
65-year-old
swimming
man's
coach.
like
yes, wearing a speedo.
65-year-old.
Tuck.
That is so funny.
That's great. It's
What
a
about
great
you?
bit.
What do you think?
Well, I think I like football. I think hockey's pretty cool.
Oh, hockey's cool.
But I on the other side of that, the worst looking. Can I go ahead and share it?
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Road biking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
bad enough
Yeah.
on the professionals, But when you see normal people like down by the Katy Trail, getting off the trail after a long ride, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Saw a lot of those.
Here's what I have to say.
No good.
About that. You are so right, because if you go to your local park and you're playing basketball, you're not wearing a Lakers jersey with pants. If you are, you're a weirdo, and you probably are bad at basketball, right?
But do you wear them? The outfits
What's that?
on your road bike?
They're horrible. I'm not. I'm saying when I wear them, they're bad. They're
Why?
really bad.
So to his point,
What?
you don't wear the Lakers outfit
Well,
when you
because
play
they
basketball,
are
but
comfortable.
why do they wear the
what I'm
bike
saying
thing?
is, I'm not saying that.
I'm just asking.
How
I don't know.
they're comfortable and they work, but they're horrible. From one thing, you've got the shoes, the clip-in shoes, which are cloppity-clopping around.
They're clopping.
Flippity clop.
You've got the tight, what would you call them? The
biker shorts.
spandex
Are they
biker
padded
shorts
or something?
with the pad in the crotch.
Okay, well,
and then the tight shirt that unzips all the way. So, okay, here's what happened. Your mother and I are at Bike Stop Cafe, and I see one guy, and he's at the counter. He's got his bike outfit. He's a middle-aged guy. And I told myself, I'm not going to judge this guy. Okay, I'm just not going to judge. Because he looked okay, and it's still ridiculous.
And you've worn it yourself. So.
But then an older guy, thin dude, probably in his late 60s, early 70s, comes walking out, and he's got his pants, those biker pants are too loose, and it's got the pad, and the pad is hanging down, and it looks like he's got a big dump in his pants. Yeah, it's just flopping
he's
around.
Got that, yeah, he's got the hanging pad. Yeah.
His thing is unzipped, and it just, I'm like, okay, I gotta.
It's time for me to judge.
That's
But you
horrible.
didn't even say anything.
I know. I didn't want to say. I wanted to be non-judgmental, but in my
That's
head,
nice.
in my head.
I missed it.
And
so.
then, a guy who
Sort of a lot I
normally
did
you wouldn't see on a
see him
bike
on the-
because he's a little overweight.
Yeah.
He comes out. His wife kind of comes on her thing, which is ridiculous, and she's a normal size. And this guy is a big dude. He's probably 6'6". He looks kind of like Shrek. He had a Shreky kind of body.
Yeah.
So he's got that tight shirt, and the pants.
Maybe the worst
The
thing.
pants
to be called.
left nothing to the imagination.
Oh no.
It left nothing to the imagination. It was like it was a
We get
Buddha
it.
statue
All right. Got it.
in his pants.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, wow. I was like, how can you walk around with that? It was just so literally
Yeah, like
in your
in
face.
public like
I
that?
know. It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was bad.
You know what? I feel that way though at the gym because these lovely ladies will just be wearing essentially
Yeah.
nothing.
Sometimes
And I'm like,
very
yo,
bad.
dude, like, put that away.
But then there's the guys
It's a
that
lot.
wear Wolverine costumes.
that love that.
And
What's the?
I mean-
like,
To the gym?
Really?
yeah, it's amazing.
What
Love
do you
to
mean?
see
Like
that.
he-
I never
Black
seen
to the
that.
floor Wolverine costumes. The gym is the most odd, wonderful, beautiful place on the planet.
yeah.
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 But what's the Wolverine costume look like, or do we want to go into that?
I don't know. I think we've talked about it on here before, but it's basically just like a matching black to the floor Wolverine outfit.
Yeah.
And he's got all the accessories that you do to work out.
That
Right.
you'd actually wear this for Halloween and look like Wolverine?
No, he doesn't have like
Or-
spikes coming out of his arms. It's just like
Okay. It's just like what?
it's just
It's hard to
can't
change.
imagine
It's hard to
working
change
out.
the weights with big
I know, that's
spikes.
what's
yeah, he
Yeah.
would have. They were just dumbbells hanging out of his hands.
There was a guy the other day barefoot at the gym.
Oh, I can't do
It was
that.
grounding.
He's
He got
grounding.
them yellow feet.
He had them yellow feet
He's
though.
just-
He got that jaundice.
He's chill.
Why were they yellow?
It's not
It's
jaundice.
jaundice.
It was rough.
Got that liver problem.
He was just
Oh.
walking those dogs all over the squat
Yeah.
rack. I was like, dude,
Wow.
come on now.
But back to your sports thing. Great question. And biker, I think it takes the cake of the worst.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good on anyone,
Mm-hmm.
really. Even if you weigh 135 pounds,
And it looks fine, I think, when you're on the bike, but just don't get off the bike. Just
But it
have
never
some kind of a
looks cool.
kind of a shawl or some kind of a covering that you could put on,
something looser.
Kimono.
like a rope or a kimono.
They
Comes
call
from
kimono.
the word
Muumuu.
kimona.
Maybe a biker's muumuu.
Oh,
and you just
maybe.
flap it around with a little
Oh no,
little
I
string.
got the chocolate all over me phone.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sorry about that.
But anyway, I couldn't help myself. I told myself I'm not going to judge, but
But you did.
I did.
Yep.
You just call it people watching. It's not judgmental.
Exactly.
Sure.
All right, you send me another video.
Do we watch? Can we watch Champers? Can we watch
course we
a
want.
video? Another one? Go ahead and play this. Guys from the South.
What is going on here?
I think you have to push the
Turn it
top
up.
right. Top right. You have to push the. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is definitely something I can get behind because when you throw the word shame.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm just going to run through a few things that I had never heard of before moving to Australia. First up, we have the term champers, referring to champagne. This is definitely something I can get behind because when you throw the word champers around, it means you're here for a good time. Next up, we have the song The Horses, which most Australians seem to love. I'm not sure how I'd never heard this in America, but it's definitely a bop. Next up, we have chook, which is another name for a chicken. I'm not sure how I didn't come up with something like this myself growing up on a farm, but I really like it. And lastly, we have the barramundi fish. I never knew that fish existed before moving here. So I'm just going to run through.
I don't know. I guess I thought it was funny this afternoon.
I love barramundi fish.
Sorry.
Were you doing this
It's like those ideas we talk about. You write down and you don't figure out. Oh, that's
yeah,
not.
that's gonna be
I just
it.
thought that's just the way he's talking. I just started cracking up.
You're
Champers.
like, well, isn't he the cutest thing?
Things about Australia I can really get behind.
I ain't he the cutest thing.
Just
All
a
right, are
total-
y'all ready for another rendition of Voice Memo Roulette?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
Although I don't have voice memos.
Yeah.
We thinking yes?
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
it your turn?
I got a good
I thought
one.
you had to
Okay.
spin for a roulette.
Well, I
Oh.
think. Do you just want to go?
I'm just going to go.
Liv's just going to go this week.
Oh, she
Did you
hasn't worked
find
out.
another one, Dad, too?
I've got a few.
Okay, yeah. All right. You ready for this? I'm really nervous.
Did you actually roulette it, or did you have it
Wait.
pre-picked?
This is pre-picked. So that's enough of that. It goes on for a while.
So you were like, this would be really good to memo myself.
I think that was a plant. I was going to say.
I knew you were going to say that, and I just need you to know that that was January 26, 2022. So
Really?
yes.
No. Were you? Was that like late at night when you did that? Do you
I
remember?
don't even know
Sounds like
what
she's in
that
the
was
car.
for. I really don't know why
I love it.
that happened, but
I'm glad you recorded that.
I
That we
came
can-
across it right after the show last week, and I was like, dang it.
and
It's
you're like,
perfect.
I
But,
had to
Yeah.
listen to the videotape.
Okay. What's yours, Dad?
Give me a second here.
Wait, don't even bet it. Just do it.
Okay, I'll just do it. This is like an idea for a joke, I think. I think it's. Hold on. Where's it? What's it?
On speaker.
You gotta turn it up.
Wait, hold.
Put on speaker, babe.
Not even turned up. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go.
I'm 50 years old. The other day, I got the urge to play chess in a park.
That's it.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
When did you record that?
That was June 21st, 2018.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
Before
I was wondering if we lived in
before
secret.
COVID hit.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe it was
BC.
like-
I'll do this one. I don't know what it is.
Today, I saw a guy with a backpack on his front. And he had another backpack on his back. And there's a joke, maybe, there somewhere.
Did you ever come up with a joke?
Gold, everybody, gold.
Front pack and a backpack.
The front pack guy. Hey, do the front pack joke, Tim. The old standard.
That's how the magic happens.
Yeah, that's how a genius thinks.
Yeah.
Well, there's got to be something. You think Einstein did that? Well, you got this, you got the atoms.
Yeah.
Oh, there's got to be something there. Boo-boo-boo.
Gonna work it out.
Well, you got the speed of light. You got stuff. Mash it together. I don't know. Hopefully something will emerge.
Yeah, what if like pi is literally just a bunch of random numbers? He just started naming them off.
That's what I think. I think
He's
pi,
like hoping for the best.
I'm feeling flat earther about pi right now. I think pi is a bunch of crap.
Yeah, maybe.
312-4-9-5932. It's a circle. Woo.
Oh man.
I think that's a bunch of crap.
I mean, who
Yeah,
knows?
it could be.
Could be.
But the front pack, that's got some legs.
That's a good one. I don't know what's there necessarily, but there's something there.
He was doing it, so.
It's called the behind the backpack from Romco.
Because people wear their fanny packs in the front all the time.
Right.
They're called fanny packs.
Right.
They're called fanny packs.
Not in jolly old England.
England, that's a bad word.
I
That's
know.
quite the, right?
But we're in America.
Kind of, hey, how's your father? Right? Give it a little, look what's in the fridge. Hey? Hey? Take something out. Right?
That means nothing.
Take something for a walk. Hey?
I don't get it.
Right?
I don't think you're supposed to.
Right. Take it outside, walk around a bit. Hey?
With a fanny pack?
Left the keys in the car, did we?
What is happening?
Everything.
I don't think he knows what it means.
They're little cheeky sayings. It's always like when they're talking about sex
Yeah.
or something. Oh,
It's
right.
just like-
Oh, I see.
It doesn't make any sense.
Put a biscuit on the table. What? I know exactly.
It's not supposed to make sense. It's very Monty Python.
Didn't close the blueberry container. Didn't take.
Yeah.
Took the dog out for a walk. Right? Come on.
Cheers.
That was good.
You can stop me whenever. I could do them all
Nah,
day.
it's all right.
We'll
We'll see.
just, it's late.
Is such a young man, but he has so much to say. And he loves to give opinions in an opinionating way. He is loved from California to the sweatshops in Bombay. So it's time to take some time for Jackson ranting.
I just found out you can overdub now. Good afternoon. So over this past weekend, I went to go view the Barbie movie with Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. Yeah. And I went with a couple of friends. I was like, whatever, I'll go. They asked me to go. Why not? And then I had to actually sit down and watch the movie. That's where everything went downhill. Downhill. So it was basically like
overdubbing.
It was like Barbie power, women power. Yeah, that's cool. Well, whatever. But then there was a part of the movie where Ken comes back and he makes Kenland or whatever it's called. Ken. And they're like, oh, this is bad. This is not good. We need to make this look bad. But they didn't make it look bad. They made it look sick. It was awesome. And they had horses and karate and mini fridges and women and hot tubs. And it was sweet. And they all got along. And the only reason they went to war with each other was because of the women. And I probably shouldn't comment on anything past that. Pretty controversial. But they try to make Ken the bad guy. In reality, Ken is sick. And I would do everything Ken did in that movie because it was awesome. Overdub. Bye-bye.
Overdub. Is such a young man.
Oh, that's the best one ever.
So much to say, and he loves to give opinions in an opinionating way. He is loved from California to the sweatshops in Bombay. So it's time to take some time for Jackson ranting.
That was the best one so far.
I think that was the first one where his rant was longer than the song.
That's I know. I was thinking that too.
By far.
Yeah. Wow.
And he didn't want to do it. I was like, go do a rant.
No,
on Barbie.
his
He's
dub
like,
over
why?
voice was pretty good.
I don't
But
even
then
how
he
did
discovered that. He just discovered that, so he had a good time.
Genius.
pretty
You kids are
amazing.
so smart when it comes to technology and such.
Yeah.
You youngins. With
You
that
youngins.
technology.
That's all you know. They're just not scared. They're just not scared of it. They'll just do it. They'll just like do a button or something. Like I'll try it.
No
It's like,
biggie.
I don't care if I screw up the internet or whatever.
Yeah. That's
Just
right.
like, I'll dub till the cows come home.
Yeah, Dad's got the power to shut down the metaverse.
I do.
You got the button?
I got the button.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it located?
Maybe round the corner
In
back,
the blueberry pocket?
back in the mulberry bush.
While walking the dog.
Right, walking the dog, taking the dog for a snoozer. That's what I say. You plonker. Yeah.
You plunker.
Yeah. Feeling a little doby, are we? Feeling a bit on the crunchy crunch.
I don't know.
Taking the ferret out for a.
So
Or
have
a
you guys
chomp.
seen the Barbie movie, Olivia or Luke?
No.
Okay.
I just don't know. Should we?
Yeah, we have to see it, and then we'll report back next
Yeah,
week.
we'll-
That's our
we'll get
homework.
back to ya.
Should we watch it together?
No, separate.
Well-
Take notes. No, we can watch it together.
We do have plans, but
With plans.
What do you mean, to see the Barbie movie?
with some friends.
Bobby Heimer.
Yeah, we're doing Bobby Hammer.
Bobby
Bobby Hammer.
What's that mean?
Oppenheimer and Barbie.
Oh,
seeing the
right.
same night.
Double feature, baby.
Oppenheimer's like 3 hours long.
Yeah.
But it's Cillian Murphy, so
But
it's
it's
like
Cillian Murphy. So you do what
Cillian
you gotta
Murphy
do.
or Robert
Yeah.
Downey Jr.
We need to go see Oppenheimer too.
Yeah. My friend said it's up there in conversation with like Interstellar and those with Christopher Nolan.
Okay, so let's do a little movie talk next time.
Movie
shall
talk
we?
next time. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Write it down.
All right, everybody. Cameo.com. I will do a video for you for money.
Is this about?
So-
Are we on the topic of things that other people don't really care about?
Yeah, that was
Hey,
great.
watch it or I'll
Zing.
I was just wondering.
All right, I'll take you out for a walk. Hey?
Promises,
Let's do a couple reviews. I have the YouTube comments pulled up with some pretty good reviews
Let's
on
do
it.
it.
So,
Let's do it.
but
Let's
before we do
close it
that,
Random.
before we
go
do that,
sleepy.
we go sleepy
Yes.
Yeah,
time.
Libby's feeling a little tired.
Night,
Thank you, honey, for staying up so late.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You're welcome.
it's time for this week's top 3 reviews of the week.
It's pretty good. Liv, do you want to read this one?
Oh, let me see. I can't see it.
I need.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to read it?
Yes. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on.
No, this is why.
I need Olivia's wardrobe. She always looks so Gail.
Gall darn.
Gall darn cute.
Darn cute. Heart. Aw. Thanks for the laughter today, y'all. Preparing to put my fur baby down as she's battling liver cancer. So it's nice to just forget for a while and laugh along with you guys. Aw, that's so sweet.
Sweet.
We're sorry.
Yeah. Sorry
That's
about
sad.
that.
Here, Liv. Here's another one.
Okay. I'm almost positive that if Olivia was my sister, I wouldn't feel like I have depression every day. I wish we were friends. We are
Aw.
friends.
Macy,
Nice.
what does it say? Macy W8923?
Yeah.
Macy,
We
you'll
love
always
you,
be our
Macy.
friend.
Oh, that's sweet.
Really cute.
And then does someone want to read this one?
Okay. Great episode. Though other than Tim, I've had to imagine what you all have looked like. And now that there's video, it's altering my reality. You should have fans and send in pictures of what we thought you'd look like this whole time till now. Love the pod.
Oh, that's
Can we
funny.
actually do that? That would be awesome.
Yes.
That would
yes.
be so
what
funny.
What they imagined you to look like.
Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. Yeah, because some people are like, I didn't know Luke would be attractive.
Here's a good one. Here, Tim, you read this one.
All right. This comes from Toby Eddy. Is it just me or does Tim look like Pedro Pascal and an older Johnny Depp mixed together?
So that's what it actually said, or no?
That's what they said about Luke
I know,
last
I'm
week.
Wait,
kidding.
this is my favorite. Did I
This
already
one right
say
here.
this?
Heather, you should read this one. This one you talking about, Liv?
Oh yeah, do that.
All titles right here. Olivia Grass, Luke's wife, the gangsta. Luke Grass, the punch bag. Heather Hawkins, Tim's wife, the calm and sensible. Tim Hawkins, pays for the stuff. That's good.
That is
Liv, which one
right
did you
on.
like?
That's
Bryce
so funny.
Right on.
Marquez.
Well, it's the one I think I already said. Brendan is Tim's Toby.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Let's get one more. Hold on.
What?
Yes. There was just a lot of get you another in spelling.
Get you another. I got a lot of
Yeah.
photos sent in for ideas for get you another t-shirt.
Okay.
So next week
So I'll do a poll.
we'll do a
we'll
poll.
see. We'll try to get one going.
Right.
Get them t-shirts.
Send
Crank
them
them
in.
out.
Send them in. I know there's going to be some keepers. So I think the tough part would be choosing one, actually.
I know.
But we have to get them by, well, at least by Christmas, I think.
Yeah.
But we
For
should have
sure.
at least
That's always
one
good, yeah.
designed by Christmas, don't you think?
It usually works out best.
I love the idea of the
Thanksgiving.
like the shirt, the cup looking like the pocket with the
Yeah,
little
that's
handle on
great.
it. That's
yeah,
a great
make
idea.
it look great. Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
But you really
idea.
do like to have merch in the past before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
That's how it's been.
Because that's when people start
Let's get it
shopping.
done.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll do that.
Perfect.
Get
So
her
probably
done.
Figured out by Halloween.
Perfect. Figured out by Halloween.
All right, we are.
Hey, Godmother, can you tell everyone how you love them and you want to tell them goodnight to all the hodunks out there?
I do, Nicky, I do. Thank you for coming to the Tim Hawkins podcast. I put my liners in so I have kind of a lisp now, but that's okay. Love you guys. So nighty nighty. Oh, good morning. Love you.
Love you.
I love you.
I love you.